Hello, this is Michaela, and I'm the Wesley Director here at the Cameron University Wesley Foundation. And today we've got a special bonus episode because we've got Michael Ely from Project Transformation here. And since we're talking about influencers and how our presence shares God's love in the world with others and that really influences others, I thought we could share more about Project Transformation because I think that does that a little bit. And this is Michael.
Hey everybody, glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
No problem. So I just thought I'd ask you a few questions. The first one being who are you and kind of what do you do?
So my name is Michael Ely. I'm the Assistant Director at Project Transformation Oklahoma, and we run summer reading camps for elementary schoolers across Oklahoma. The long and the short of it is we make kids do the summer reading.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great program.
It's pretty nice, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that answered a little bit about what Project Transformation is, and that was my next question. It's just, what is it?
Oh, so Project Transformation is an AmeriCorps service opportunity whereby college-age young adults work at summer camps, helping elementary schoolers work on reading skills, as well as teaching art classes, STEM classes, PE classes, and we have a social emotional learning curriculum that helps kids learn to express themselves better as they get better at their reading skills.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a good time.
So it's a little more than just reading.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So this past year, I think week one had a theme of self-awareness.
Okay.
And then you go out a little bit to self-acceptance. Then it can be things like community awareness, community acceptance, community involvement, trying to ensure that as relationships grow, communities are transformed.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's really cool. So my next question is, what can students do if they would like to join Project Transformation?
If you would like to join Project Transformation, you can go to our website and apply. We have a real quick application there. I will say you can't save your place and come back, but we do have a PDF available of all of the questions. So if they want to open up a Word document and then copy and paste later, that's absolutely fine.
Okay.
If you cannot get involved as a member this summer, if you're taking a 3-week-long trip and that's not an option, you can still volunteer at our camps and work one-on-one with students each day on phonics skills, sight words, all kind of fun stuff.
Oh, okay. That's really nice because I know not everybody's schedules fit into that open summer.
By all means. Yeah. It's 10 weeks long, 8 weeks with kids, 2 weeks paid training, but some folks that doesn't match up. And so if they still want to be involved, we're in 5 sites across Oklahoma: Enid, El Reno, Muskogee, Oklahoma City, and Tulsa.
Okay.
And we would love to have people's involvement.
Oh, awesome. Fantastic. So I think you already kind of shared, I didn't ask any influencer questions yet, but I think you already spoke about how this presence in the community does transform it. Could you speak a little bit more about how students in their involvement, how that helps to transform the community?
By all means.
Yeah.
So one of the kind of big frameworks for Project Transformation is this idea that relationships make transformation possible. So one thing that we really want to ensure happens at camp is that college-age young adults, as emerging influencers in their community, can also be mentors in their community with elementary schoolers, creating those relationships and then watching the ways that children respond.
Okay. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah. It's a good job, I think, in part because this is part of the reason I like it. I get to root for everybody at this job.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody does well. I'm happy as I can be.
Yeah.
I don't have to think in zero-sum terms any day that I show up to work. And so if relationships matter to you, if community service matters to you, if literacy matters to you, I think there's a lot to find here that's valuable.
Yeah, thank you for lifting that up. I think our main study of influencers has mostly been just acknowledging the power that we have in everything that we do and how much our actions do change other people's opinions. And so I'm glad you lifted up, not only are we teaching people how to read and do better in school, but the relationships, just being in relationship with them is really important.
By all means, it's I don't think it's any secret that takes a village to raise a child, kind of a thing. And the more mentors that children have in their lives that they can look up to, who have this great quality or that great attribute, or they practice this really wonderful kind of like thinking or action, it's only going to help them. And then as a result, that often helps our college-age young adults recognize the power that they have to shape the world around them.
Well, that's great. Yeah. I think I only have one more question for you, and it is more so like, what are some of the impacts that you've seen? I think you've already shared a little bit about that.
Yeah. I'm going to brag a little bit on this one.
Feel free.
Thank you. So last year, we got the numbers in, and I think it's 92 or 93% of our campers maintained reading levels.
Oh, wow.
Which is really helpful. It's estimated that an average student can lose up to 2 reading levels in the summer just because they're not reading enough.
Oh, okay.
So that's one kind of impact that we've noticed. We also had a member last year. I was talking to one of your students about this a bit earlier.
Yeah.
She was a nursing major, and as a result of her time with PT, became a child psychology major.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that way she can try and have an even greater impact on the lives of children in the future. But it's also an option and a possibility and an opportunity for students. We've had some who are going into social work who to get practical experience in the field. We have a lot of early childhood education, family consumer science students who are able to scope out what's possible in their major before they graduate.
Okay.
And so that's on some level, I think, the impact of
definitely.
PT.
Awesome. Well, then, I guess, is there anything else that you would like to share that we haven't asked about?
I will say, again, we have 5 sites: Enid, El Reno, Muskogee, Oklahoma City, and Tulsa. If you're not from those sites, we have housing options available. It is a paid opportunity. AmeriCorps comes with a $3,500 member stipend and a $1,300 college scholarship, and we would love to have people apply.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing more about this opportunity. I'm really glad we got to talk more about it, because I think it really does highlight the importance of our influence in the community and just how much we have to pay attention to like who we are and what we do. Because like you said, even just those small relationships are really impactful.
Thank you. This has been great.
Yeah, awesome.